Cowboys taking on last year's national champions, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Syracuse's offense making their way on the field to open this game. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense and get stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
The shotgun running play call. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Split backfield here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down, they're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A play action, looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen in third and long. To throw, it's Moffitt. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first first and 10.
Completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll try the ground game here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Now it's second down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Thinking you believe it. But to avoid another punt in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes the grab. It's McNamara. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on third and short from 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is broken up. Would have been a huge gain on the free play. The defense had jumped offside there.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Makes an open space. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
There's a first down and more. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiving score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Moffitt. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's gone. It's out of bounds and a short gain on play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. And it brings them 4 down now. And the Cowboys will send their punt team off the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession. Mixon won the pass extremely well. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Caught by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic. He was able to make plays in space.
You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours on down. He goes as he's sacked.
And it's Syracuse on top right now. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here, running them up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's 3rd down for the offense. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Throwing up play action. Bringing pressure. Running with purpose. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Syracuse. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed on the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Going with the old counter run here. line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
We'll give it to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Cowboys will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th one already today. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Gets the first and still running. Finds room at the 30. Now here, tremendous toughness here. Touchdown, Orange. They could not stop him.
I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fire to the right side, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Cowboys will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moffitt. Looking for his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He breaks free. And the defense brings him down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
The Cowboys move into the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up an important 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick. Everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Receivers are bunched together. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here's a stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick catch over the middle. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down attempt. From the shotgun to hand off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds on the return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Behind the quarterback line in a pistol. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And you set it down after that completion. It's an out route. The catch made.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Moffitt. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play to pick and then that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And wrap up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Timeout is called the Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And that's a solid game. The defense able to bring it down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On second and goal, they'll give them another chance. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting closer, but now slowing down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
With another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Over the middle, it's Pryor. Right now, it's past the line to gain. First set of downs for the offense, first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. The receiver grabs it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The ball is caught. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no... That's just a minor blip. He's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Was a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Looking to pass. It's Moffitt. Makes a quick grab. Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Too much speed for the defense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And to be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Scotty Carson still going. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it smacked him in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Hands off to the fullback. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopping after a short gain. It's not a first down. said, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Into the pass rush, a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Wideout's now clustered. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense comes up with the football.
Now, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The tight end has got it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Syracuse lines up quickly. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be brought down. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Orange. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball back for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back. It's Moffitt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he spurs out of bounds. 8 yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, They've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed big by the tight end. They bring it down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't press that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Cowboys trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Touchdown, Cowboys. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Oklahoma State, 17.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pressure is coming. Running traffic for a sack. Syracuse on top right now. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. So going to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Got it. Breaks into open space. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Catch made down the left side, explosive play. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's McNamara. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the run is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma State, 17.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Just made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds. They're picking up 2 yards on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Moffitt. Running back has it on the screen now. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept them out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally make the tackle. A huge gain down to the 15. And the Cowboys pick up the block for a 1st down here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Leaning on the run game here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. In the shotgun, handoff inside. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just two, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends him up 1st down at the 33. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial dummy. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.